Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm your master cosmologist here with an energy forecast for the collective. I am working with two decks, Fortunate Frogs Tarot and Big Panda and Tiny Dragon affirmation cards. As I went to hit record for this message, a notification flashed across my screen from Etsy that read next obsession unlocked. And I thought that was pretty cool because that's kind of what I was about to pull in and tap into for you guys to begin with. I will start with two cards that I pulled yesterday, which are the Five of Lily Pads and the Knight of Twigs in this deck. So we have Five of Cups and the Knight of Wands. Feeling a sense of despondency, despair, no hope, down in the dumps, unable to see what's next, unsure where this whole thing is leading you, and just feeling kind of stuck in place, where the remedy, the medicine for that is spontaneity and trying new things, and also getting on board with your passion. This actually is a koi fish here, and it gives off Neptune in Aries vibes, where you've got to mount up and try new things to get out of this quagmire energy. Now with your next obsession unlocked, the other thing that's coming through today is finding your Ikigai, the reason for life, your purpose, your passion, your subject matter expertise, where it's what your heart beats for, and it's the thing that you would do for free. It's the thing that you would do all day, every day, and winnowing out everything else. There's this sense like you have to quit doing a lot of things and start paying other people to do them, or asking for help, or delegating, instead of you being the one to do those things. Because if you keep putting them on your plate, you'll have to keep eating them. You're basically telling your consciousness that that's you and that's what you do, and those things are meant to be in your experience, when technically, actually, they are probably meant to be someone else's workload, someone else's employment, occupation. So let's see, is there anything else that I'm picking up on before we pull cards? No, I think we'll go into cards and see what wants to come up through that means, and then I can elaborate some more, because I feel like there's a lot more there that wants to be pulled out, but it's not coming through yet. All right. We've got the Fool. All right, so you have no clue where this is going, and you have to trust your nature. I'm hearing you have to trust your nature. You can't fool your own nature anymore. You can't keep getting away with this. Okay, I'm going to give you an example that's occurring for me, and hopefully that will illustrate kind of what I'm talking about. So for probably 3 years now, I've been getting the message that I need to hire a house cleaner. Have I hired a house cleaner yet? No. I'm a manifesting generator, and I am a me do it type of individual, but I've been told over and over by my body is like, every time I go to do certain things, it isn't cooperating. It isn't even giving me the juice or the energy for it. It's because I'm supposed to be freeing up my time in that area and employing someone else. The reason it hasn't happened yet is because, well, two reasons. I am definitely a perfectionist and like things my own way. Well, there's 3 reasons. 2, I am extremely sensitive to all chemicals and perfumes, and can no longer even use essential oils. So I have very limited things that I use to clean my own house, which would seems like imposing on someone else if I ask them to be that particular about the way I do it. I guess that's why you hire someone, right? And you ask them to do it a certain way. If they don't like it, they'll not do it. Anyway, the third reason is money. I just don't ever seem to have the spare cash to put into that purpose. But what it's doing is it's clogging me up. It's backlogging me. It's not letting me flow. I get a lot of flow state here with this 0, the Fool archetype. You got to get rid of the impediments. He's carrying a very, very light load. When you carry all the other things, you're carrying everyone else's expertise with you. You're carrying a gigantic rucksack of shit that's not even yours to do. So the thing that I'm picking up on here is Uranus at the very last degree of Taurus. You've got to finally put these things down and drop them. They're heavy, heavy, heavy. Uranus is going to fling them out of your life. They're obstacles and they're blocking you from exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Let's get another card. What more? It's why you feel so 5 of Cups. You are doing things that you're not even meant to be doing. I'll give another example that was kind of coming up this morning. It's like if you want to be in the arts, if you want to be an artist, and that's not working for you, you have to put down things that are not on that path. If you're currently working as a waitress or if you're cleaning houses for a living, the alignment would be to go work at Michael's. You know, it might not be you have your own gallery or you have this whole project or museum that you curate or whatever the thing is. It's something that's just slightly more attuned, in alignment with that thing. Even if it sounds beneath you and it feels like you're going backwards, or it makes you feel like you're not important, like you're not doing an important job, that very thing would actually take you further than keeping yourself locked out of that field entirely. The next card that I got is the Justice card. The Justice card here, I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the hardest decks I've ever grabbed to read. There's only one other deck that I've had such a hard time reading, and it was Shadowscape, I think, by Stephanie Pumatin. I can't remember her name, but I'm pretty sure it's called Shadowscape. This is a big learning lesson for me because I was sent on a wild goose chase to go get the decks that I really wanted. They weren't there. I chose these instead. So now I'm like having to slog through something that wasn't in alignment with me. I might even retire these decks and just, I don't know what I'll do with them. I'm just not vibing it. I'm just not vibing it. As cute as they are, there's just some decks that you just don't pull very good information from personally. So I'm going to get another card and see. The Knight of Twigs came back out and I put it under the Justice card. Like, the Justice is to do what excites you and not do the thing that is settling. He's kind of settling. He's just kind of settling, but there's some other vibe that I'm getting here. It's like just because he's doing it just because. It's not because it's his highest excitement. So that's what we're getting into today. Is it has to be your highest excitement. Like, this deck is not my highest excitement. As cute as it is, it's sleepy. And the imagery is not strong enough to pull what I need forth. I had very vibrant decks picked out, and these are like, they're kind of sleepy. They're kind of sleepy. That's okay. We'll run with it right now. All right. The next card I pulled is the Ace of Twigs. The Ace of Twigs here, I should have left out the Five of Cups, and that's okay. It was meant to be. This feels like the rising, getting yourself out of the dumpy, soggy, stuck feeling of the Five of Cups, that apathetic feeling. It has an umbrella feel where I want to throw this channel out, but I think it's really important to let it just be, because it's not flowing. It's not, it's not allowing me to shine. It's not allowing me to be at my best. It's not pulling forth my very best. It's just kind of clogging me up. It's stumping me. I'm going to get another, well, my first oracle card out of the Panda deck and see if I can unclog this. Okay, so my brain is saying this is the final couple degrees of Mercury clearing shadow. There's a clogged feeling. And in order to get things to flow, this Ace of Twigs here, it's kind of like you got to let certain things roll away. You've got to shield yourself from them and put up some protection and boundaries. So that's what you really want to, what's your highest excitement can Ace of Twigs and sprout and begin. The Fool has to have a clean slate in order for the Ace of Twigs, new growth, to emerge. Panda card is fall. The season is fall. Let it fall. Let it roll away. I walk my own path. It is better to lose people who don't believe in me than to lose myself. What if I meet people who don't like me or the things I do? Asked Tiny Dragon. You must walk your own path, said Big Panda. Better to lose them than lose yourself. I like that. This is your own path, and it is your own lane. This is talking about laning, staying in your own lane, staying in your one specialized area. It means a lot of things need to fall away. Things that are extraneous have to be let go of. And also there has to be, with this, it's better to lose people who don't believe in me than to lose myself. It will piss some people off. It's going to upset people. People aren't going to necessarily understand your choices and your actions, but it's the most authentic and true to you. So it has to be pursued. It has to be, that path has to be followed. You know, I'm finding more and more that my passion is the environment and animals and protecting all of nature, and using my voice to speak the truth. And it's going to piss a whole lot of people off. But within that, too, there's this Ace of Twigs, I feel, is like trying new things. Not being afraid to go out on a limb and not overly shielding yourself too much. I would grab a hold of this Knight of Twigs energy here. One of the things that's also popping in just now is perhaps writing down all of the things that you regret not doing. Like, I did not cheerlead in high school. I wish I had gone out for cheerleading. How does that speak to me now? How does that fill in some Ikigai information for me? I love to nurture people. I love to excite people. I love to cheer them on. I love to give them hope. I like to cheer them on. I like to be their greatest fan, their biggest cheerleader. So that gets put into the yes file for me. So making a list of all the things that you regret not doing and how they can inform you now and how they can be incorporated now would probably give a whole lot of data points. And also, what was the other thing? Taking risks and putting yourself into the fields that you want to be in through volunteering, through taking a part-time job, through all kinds of means that aren't necessarily getting a job in that field. Do we want any other cards today? Yeah. This card has boredom written all over it to me as well, where your soul is bored. Your soul has done certain things for so long, and you keep kicking that dead horse and hoping it's going to excite you and bring you back to life and give you a spark. It's not the thing. It's something deeper than that. It's something that elicits a lot more passion and fire and your highest excitement. Chase your highest excitement is what the cards are saying. What else? I gotta pull up my mood here. I feel like that 5 of Cups. I've been feeling like that 5 of Cups for about 5 days now, and I'm ready for it to break, which is gonna come when Mars gets the frick out of Pisces. That's going to be a really nice amplifying energy. And when Mercury gets out of shadow, I feel like this is the longest Mercury in shadow ever. But it's mostly because it's walking all over all of my natal chart. Okay, let's get another card for everybody else. The 4 of lily pads. I love that. I feel like that's his highest bliss. His highest bliss. And it's going to feel that good. It's going to feel like a permanent vacation. It's going to feel like it's not even strenuous. This feels like carrying a very light incarnation cross, a very light load. It's not bearing anyone else's cross. It's not carrying anyone else's stuff. That all becomes heavy. That's taxing. This feels like you are in your flow. You found your highest joy. You found your greatest bliss. And because of that, it's like, I heard lazy river, but the energy there is more like cruising. It's cruising, it's ease, it's flow. All right. I'm going to publish this, even though it was kind of brutal. I hope this was a helpful message for you. It was for me, actually. Struggling through that and wading through that gave me a lot of insight. So I'll see you all on a future video. Bye.